I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger juice force. It's like beer and orange juice. Screwdriver? This is a Phillips screwdriver? I don't know. I woke up and there was only 3 beers left, which means I drank 9 beers? No. Yeah, 9 beers. 10, 11, 12. So I drank 9 beers yesterday. Do I have a hangover? A little bit. Yeah, let's take some aspirin for that. Where's my aspirin? Here it is. Yep, there it is. Hey, Pat. Oh, it's so good. My car is so fixed, dude. Fucking, I'm a boss. Like, I avoided $1,000 Mercedes bill for $300, 280. I gave them a $30 tip. It was $257 to have it fixed. $257. Gotta love the Mexican muffler shop, right? They were so grateful, and then they fixed it. Then the taco truck turned up, and I bought one of the guys his tacos. He paid the guy on credit, like so he got a taco and a Coke, but I noticed money wasn't exchanged, and so he must have he gives him credit, but I paid for his taco, and he's like, "How much?" I'm gonna pay for his lunch. How much? He's $10. So I paid for his lunch. He's like, "Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so nice." His name is Raphael. Raphael. Rafa with an A and then an L. Raphael. And he was actually in the U.S. Army from 77 to 81. He's like, when he put the car, when my car was done, he brought it to the back of the truck and he's like, guide me in, I'll load it. And I was, at first I'm like, no, I don't want you to drive my car onto my trailer. You might fuck it up. But I thought, don't argue with him, Wayne. If he thinks he can do it, let him do it. Like, he must be skilled. Build a friendship here. Trust him. So I like, all right, and and he loaded it fine. Turns out he was loading cargo onto C-130 aircraft in the Army. That's how I was like, you were good. How'd you do this? He's like, I was in the I used to load C-130 cargo planes. I was, you Air Force? He says, no, I was in the Army. 77 to 81. I was like, oh, well, great time to be in the Army. No conflicts. He's like, how'd you know that? I'm like, well, I know a lot about military stuff. Oh, that car has no acceleration. 0 to 60 is like 12 seconds. Okay, I will do an acceleration test for you guys, for sure. It's such a beautiful car. I mean, the air conditioning doesn't work and stuff. I think I'm gonna sell it and get me one that's just working. I'm gonna sell it, get my money back, and get one where the air conditioning's working. There was a the car came out, the W140 came out in 92 and they stopped it in 99. And in 96 they came out with a new air conditioning system. And the dash looked, the instrument cluster looked different. So it was a revision. A lot of people don't like the revision. They say the materials got cheapened, and it could be true that the early ones are the ones to own. Well, I think the overheating was just due to it running on 5 cylinders. And here's the logic I have about the overheating. So since one cylinder was missing, I had to give it more fuel to make the car drive, because the missing cylinder put it under more load, and the additional fuel created more heat. And that's where the heat came from. Right now, I'm driving the car with no thermostat. I'm a little drunk right now, by the way. I'm hungover and I'm drinking. I got basically 4 beers. I got 3. There's one more out there. There was a beer. I had a beer in the my glass, which is I talked to Rick last night. I tried to give him warnings that his wife is trying to kill him. I'm in some crazy shit right now. I gotta pull out the 10-foot pole and stay away from that crap. Yeah, I might even be able to make $1,000 on the car. It's a gorgeous car. It was like, when I got the car, it was my forever car. But I realized that's limited thinking. That's poverty. That's a poverty mindset. And I need to be more gregarious in my behavior. I'm sitting on anti-gravity, literally worth ridiculous amounts of money. Obviously, other people know about it, but they're being secret. So I'm going to do my very best to bring this to market and profit. If I fail, no biggie. I'm fine with that. I'm used to failure. And jet boats, you know, wow, you've had your Datsun since you're 14? That's fucking awesome, dude. I wish I had, my first car was a 72 Toyota Corolla. White with black interior, black vinyl. I wish I still had that car. I gave it to my brother and he drove it into the house. Like he broke the wall, fucked up the car. I mean, the car was still drivable, but he damaged it. He was drunk driving. He never thanked me for the car. I gave my brother his first car. He never thanked me for it. He's so spoiled. Oh well, that's life. Gotta just move on. I have no idea what's happening in the world right now. So let's find out. Let's open a browser here. I'll show you my desktop. It's kind of a horror show. Got the laptop here running the big browser. I'm actually liking the iPhone. This is better quality right now. This is much better. Oh shit. Nearly knocked my beer over. That was fucking close. Well, the blondie, there's a really cute blondie talking to me. Blonde hair and blue eyes. She's age 66. I sent her some text messages on Bumble yesterday, and she's in Los Angeles for the week. Maybe she lives in LA and Palm Springs, so she could be loaded. Jessica thinks she's loaded, as in rich. probably, it's hard to find a guy like me who's handsome but isn't gay. They're crazy or gay. Well, I'm more on the crazy spectrum. I'm not crazy, but I definitely do things that are unconventional, which makes me appear to be crazy. I think it's fair people call me crazy because I'm definitely fighting. I'm going against conventional wisdom. Anytime you go against conventional wisdom, they call you crazy. And that's, I'm fine with that because I just love my life. It's so good. I love it. Dude, I bought insulation yesterday. I bought 4 bags of insulation, 7 bats each. And that's enough to finish the insulation R15. Yeah. I also, the Jew in me, I'm like, hey, can I get the contractor discount? Instead of 64, I want to pay 54. I'm like, dude, I'm on a budget. I'm poor right now. I need some help. I can't authorize that. Let me ask I'm like, well, can you call your manager and ask her? Yeah, I'll ask her. And so she was on her way. Like, can I help some other customers while she's on her way? I'm like, sure. She comes over. She's like, yeah, I'll just. She did the little digits in the computer, and I got the discount. I saved $40 just for asking. So great. I mean, that covered my tip for the repair on my car. Those dudes have never got a tip being mechanics. I gave them a slice of heaven. They've never seen something that's so classy. They're like, what? Yeah, that guy gave me a tip. Pat, we're on the same money train, man. Home Depot, they're making billions of dollars overcharging people for screws. They buy the screw for a penny and they sell it for $6. Let's talk about the Home Depot kitchen. That's another profit center. They ruined kitchens for the local cabinet maker. They ruined his business. Here's what's funny. Home Depot is the Republican, and the local cabinet maker is the Democrat. But actually, cabinet makers are Republicans. They're against big government and stuff. But here we come, the big box stores, the corporations roll into town and swoop up all their business and fuck them. They're like, what? That's not fair. Sorry, man. Like, corporations are fucking communism. Oh, Pat. Yeah, well, we'll have to find a lake where you can fly in and join me on the jet boat. Or we'll set aside a few days and I'll drive the jet boat and myself to a lake and we can have a party. Fucking, I can't wait to be on a jet boat live streaming. I'll be like, guys, Wayne, I just carburetors. Let's fire this bitch up. The thing is just gonna be loud. All right, hook up with me in Havasu. Fucking A. I'm excited to have a 500 or 600 horsepower motor with some Bassett headers, loud as fuck, getting 2 miles to the gallon, whatever. Jessica will come over. Jessica was completely she was in love with this dude. This guy was so ripped. He was definitely he was bodybuilder level, but he still had some fat. He had some love handles. He was ripped. He looked great. The deltoids are my favorite thing. Like when I lifted weights again and to get my body ripped. Jessica was absolutely like a teenager. She's like, Wayne, I just want to be a woman on his leg. He's so beautiful. I can't stop thinking about him. She's like, this is ridiculous. I don't even know this guy, and I want to have his babies. I'm like, it's just your DNA, Jessica. That's what's going on. It's your primitive DNA. You're sexually. He's pushing your sexual tendencies to make babies because he's a god. He's a goddess. I said men do the same thing. Like for a while, I thought Taylor Swift was beautiful, and I wanted to have sex with her. I know, Pat, you say it's a man, so I don't want to have sex with a man. Whoa! Look at this desktop. So beautiful. The Grand Canyon. Can you believe my life? Like, life is a simulation of a simulation kind of thing. Like I'm living, even though I live in a shack in the woods, in the desert, I'm living the best life. Like I have these beautiful photos. I got, like, it's so weird. I'm kind of living an advanced life. I'm living in the future, which is I'm living in a technology rich environment. I have my air conditioning, and I'm living in a very hotter than fuck place part of the year where nobody else lives, so it's cheap. I'm like a UFO. Like I'm like a person from outer space. Like I can live anywhere. I got my air conditioning, I got my internet, I got my surveillance system. Like I'll show you the surveillance. There's the property right now. There's the truck and the trailer. Let's do there's the truck and the trailer. Here's the new view. Truck and trailer. Hey Charles. Thanks for joining, bro. I'm drinking some Voodoo Ranger juice. At 9.5%. I'm not sure where it doesn't say it, but it's 9.5. The other Voodoo Ranger just 9. I'm a little drunk right now. I couldn't drive a car legally. Hey Charles, did you see somebody may put me on a trading card? Like, I'm so famous, people are putting me on trading cards? Come on. Like, what level of celebrity is this? It's kind of awesome. I'm on a goddamn trading card. That's amazing. I want to apologize for taking the Lord's name in vain. No, I haven't figured that out yet. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I'm not going to sue them. It's awesome, whoever's doing it. Quite frankly, it's I'm gonna buy some of their product just to have some of my own cards. It's an ego stroke for sure. I'm looking at this picture. It looks like Vietnam or something. Hold on. Look at these boats. That's a flat bottom boat right there. All right, let's do some business here. Let's talk about making the world a better place, especially America. Well, Donald Trump is basically just another tool of the military-industrial complex in Israel. He's trying to start two wars, as far as like, or two wars. He's going to end the war in Ukraine. He's going to start a war in the Middle East against Iran, and he's going to start a war with Mexico. I think he should avoid the war in Mexico by making Mexico part of America. Then, when Mexico is part of the United States, Mexico has 11 or 12 states. So instead of America, let me find out exactly how many states Mexico has. Let's get, basically I'm going to teach Donald Trump how to do this correctly. Oh shit, my internet's not working. Well, let's say Mexico has 11 states. So we're going to create 11 U.S. states. So America, instead of 50 states, will be 61 states if we adopt Mexico. Okay, it's working. Let me ask Rock, how many states Mexico has? I'm like the shadow president. I'm the shadow advisor. It's pretty amazing. Pat and Charles and Raisin, all three of us are running America indirectly. Did you ever think that would happen? That's kind of weird, right? I'm eating some pepper jack cheese. I'm also going to turn Kanye West around. That guy is such an idiot. But his heart might be in the right place. Good morning, Raisin. Well, my internet's not working on the... I do a hotspot, and the hotspot's not with the iPhone is not as... It doesn't work as well as it did with the Android. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the iPhone's capabilities. It's not working right now. The fuck? I'll be back in a minute. We might have some interruptions because I'm going to leave you for a moment and go on my phone and... Yeah, you got a donut, baby. The chipmunk, they make this noise when they're happy about something. They must have just found the donut. I put a donut. I bought some donuts, $2 for a dozen donuts. Normally $7 or something. I buy them the day old donuts, and then I give them to the chipmunks. I'm gonna have the fattest chipmunks in California. Okay, it's working. So Grok. The question is, how many states in Mexico? we go. I've got to get elected to office. Being a single guy as a politician, you know you're gonna have all these babes. You could just be a total player, slaying all that pussy. Slaying the pussy. I could be running 7 girlfriends all at once. Why 7? Well, 1 for every day of the week. You got to have a player mindset, bros. You got to be a player. You need a player mindset. What the fuck? I was connected. Now I'm not connected. Just a moment. There's no carbs in this cheese. I can hear the chipmunks. They're making their noises up. Little noises. Like, I found some food. Come get some. That's what it sounds like. They're talking back to me. I'm having a interspecies conversation right now. And I'm drunk on beer. It doesn't get better than this, folks. This is pretty high level. Except my... Okay, so I'm going to leave you alone for a moment. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I'm going to fix it. And... Whoa, like I have to go to the hotspot setting on the iPhone to, and then it works. Fucking, I just found a flaw in apples. How many states in Mexico? I'm asking Grok. Grok is giving me the answer. Slowly. What the fuck, Grok? Come on, give it up. How many states in Mexico? And they still haven't answered. Come on. What the fuck? Enter. Oh, Grok, question mark, conversations. Whoa, look at that number right there. That's a huge number. I don't even know how to express that number. That is a big number, like 3. So that's a billion. And then that's 500 trillion. What comes after a trillion? I actually don't know. But then whatever it is, we got 3 zones after a trillion. What comes after? What are 3 decimal? So what are the 3 categories of numbers after? Yeah, it's going to be Roman numerals for numbers. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, something like that. This guy, Sigma Commander, he's so butthurt that I won't follow him. Maybe I'm gonna follow him. Okay, like, oh, I'm following him now. I muted him. Hey, Pat, I'm here listening. If you need a shout out, I got to work on business taxes for each state. Well, that's you got to do what you got to do to make all that cheese. Psst, Judas is coming. Look busy. That's hilarious, Rockstar. Well, Pat, keep up the good work. I don't know why you're working so hard, Pat. You could have retired long ago. Got a couple fast cars. What else does a man need? A man just needs one fast car or two fast cars, a house, and just some trim. Just needs some fine woman to be plowing that field. What's a woman want? A woman wants a man to plow her. That's all women want. They just want a cozy house and they want to be fucked often. If you say I'm wrong, then you just described a lesbian. Women who don't want the dick, they're lesbians. They want to be listened to. They want their feelings. They want somebody to understand their feelings. Okay, I get it. I get it. Give women your cock. If you give women a good pounding, it releases all kinds of hormones. It's probably a serotonin dump. A good dicking is a serotonin dump that pills can't give the women. Mm-hmm. I'll say this, that women are in the forefront of robotic dicks. They got that dick machine that pounds them with repetitive, and they got the little speed control. You know, I bet you that can satisfy a lot of women. I thought about starting my own dick pounding machine company. Can't believe I just said this. Thanks for the beer. Yeah, I thought about building my own cock pounder, my thrust machine, automatic thruster. You can put all the dildo, like there's an assortment of dildos that you can put on the end of the thruster, and women can just pound that pussy as hard as they want. Build a machine that's like 100 pounds. It's breaking cervixes. cervixsmasher.com. Some women just want to have their pussy smashed. They want the girth and the length. They just want to have it wrecked. Oh, yeah, we do need more brews. Pat. Oh, I love you. Big hug. Thank you, man. Well, you're paying for these beers right now then. We got one beer left, and I got a whole cup, so we basically got 2 more beers of alcohol going here. I'll be talking as much shit. I told Jessica this morning, I was like, oh no, I hope I didn't do any Fed posting when I was drunk. We're lucky. I'm lucky I don't live next to a liquor store. I'd be drunk every day. Mm-hmm. Get me a couple women who need a free place to live, giving me blowjobs often, slurping on my dick, living the gangster lifestyle, start making rap songs. Got a woman slurping on my dick. Boom. Boom. White guy rap songs. Completely like low IQ compared to black people. Black people have some skills. They got dancing, they got rhythm, they got physical fitness. Like they lift weights once and they look ripped, like they've been in the gym for 10 years. And they've got the ability, they've got lyrics. Black people impress the hell out of me. Do I want to partner with them? Absolutely not. Black people scare the shit out of me. They're like creatures from another world. I don't want to have anything to do with black people. Stay the fuck away. I'll stay away from you. You stay away from me. Let's write a rap song about black people right now. Hey, rap people. Hey, black people. You. So I want to say something. I want to say some positive things. Then I want to say some areas for improvement, and then I want to say some positive things. I want to have some unity, and then I want to merge the unity and the positive things into the conclusion of the song. So the rap should go something like this. It would be like, I'm impressed with your dance. It blows my mind. How you wiggle, how you move, how you jump time after time. I can't believe what I'm seeing. You're doing it so well. As a white guy, I'm frozen like ice, and you're melting my spell. The more you shake it, the more you make it, the faster my ice is melting. I'm picking up your rhythm. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up right there. But anyways, like Brian, my friend Brian Ball, who's dying of cancer right now, he's not trying to save himself. I'm like, Brian, I talked to him this morning. I'm like, dude, you're gonna you're gonna get to the point where you feel like you're dying, and then you're gonna try to start living, and you're gonna be like, I think Wayne said something about these parasites. Maybe I should investigate it. I'm like, don't wait, don't postpone this. Like, and I said, you're gonna feel like dying, and then you're gonna feel like wanting to live. He's like, no, Wayne, I just want to die. I'm like, oh, you're fucking in depression. You're depressed, dude. You're in deep depression right now. So Am I the only guy in the world trying to save this dude's life? I guess so. Pat, maybe you should reach out to my friend Brian Ball. I'll send you a text message on Twitter. His name is Brian, BrianBall. That's his Twitter handle. You should reach out to him. He's severely depressive. Like nothing's possible. He's always negative. You can only save people who want to be saved. Yeah, like I don't feel sorry for Brian. I feel sorry for his family. Like he should try to stay alive for his son and his wife and his extended family. Thanks, Pat. I'll send it to you on your. I got your Twitter handle. I can't do it right now. My computer system's not functional as much as I want. Ooh, Su Lin Kwa. Wow, this is beautiful. Hold on, let me show you this desktop photo. It's so beautiful. Looks German. You know, part of me thinks I should take if I should fly my KTM motorcycle. Well, first, I get an American motorcycle license, and then I fly myself in my KTM motorcycle, and I do a tour of Europe, and I just slay a bunch of pussy. I just find women and sleep with them, use them as a free hotel. Um, I just basically plan my tour of Europe in advance. I'm like, hey, ladies, I'm Wayne from America. I'm coming to your nation in about a month, and I would like to stay with you for 2 or 3 days and fuck the brains out of you. And then I'm going to go on my way and travel Europe. Maybe you want to join me. Women would be like, oh. What would they say to me? Well, they would be like, yes, please. I would love to have you as a host. Whoa! Look at this look at this road. This must be Italy. Look at these switchbacks. Holy crap! Oh my God! Look at this. Look at that. Wow. That is hard to believe. Wow. I gotta find a woman who just wants the dick. I feel like I'm starting a rap song right now. All right, let me open a new page here. We're gonna turn this into a song. I need a woman who wants the dick. No complaining and no tricks. I need a woman who wants the dick. Feel free to write the song with me here. I need a woman who wants the dick. Don't have time for games. Don't have time for tricks. Don't have don't have time what is it? Don't have time for games. Don't have time for uh don't have time for tricks. Finish this rap song. Um, then one more burst of words and then the chorus. Or maybe that's the chorus. Yeah, that's the chorus. That is the chorus right there. I need a woman who wants the dick, don't have times for games, don't have time for tricks. Boom. That's a good chorus. And then the intro to the song is something about let's make this a working man song. Uh, I'm a work. Well, you got two kind of working man. You got a man who is married, and you have a man who's single. So let's make this a single working man song. Um, I work hard at a job I wish I could quit. Fantasizing about a